Welcome back, people. Okay, don't waste time and keep working. Now we have this, and we're gonna make a barrel, wooden barrel, of course, and it's gonna be so easy this time. Just make a cube here in a fast way, maybe a little bit bigger. Make it vertical, and now we're gonna need a couple of loop cuts here, okay? Um, for example, I can select this, activate proportional editing, and after that, make it a little bit bigger with scroll map, just like this, and select this one. Yeah, it's kind of, barrel shape actually. That's what we are trying to do. And yeah, the first thing I want to be sure is if I duplicate it like this, it's not gonna work. Okay, so how can we work on it? If you ask me, we can make a cheat, and I'm gonna try. I don't wanna work with. Let me explain. The simplest way is making it like this. Okay, have barrel shape, one edge loop here, and one here, one here, one here, and one here. Okay, that's the easiest way. Of course, I already explained it to you now, but I want to explain a little bit different way and a little bit complicated ways, because I like to show you the hardest ways to you. Because if you know how to do it in the hard way, you can just make it in simple way, because you know the principles, and that's gonna be easy. Okay, that's the easiest way, and you can add texture, and that's all. Also, you can make it some extrusions like this little bit. Yeah, it's now looking a little bit more detailed, but let's try to make it in a hard way. So in this case, I want to have the separated parts like this, and I'm gonna try the circle curve here, and we need to align it to the middle, set origin of the object here. Now we can work on it. Add modifier for array, add modifier for curve, and the curve is this, and that's align is not working correctly. And wait a minute, please. What happened to my shit? Yeah, it's array. Yeah, sorry. I thought that it's my come on. Okay, now let's increase array here. And now we decrease it like this. It's going vertical, which we don't want that. And how we can solve it is actually so easy. So it means that it's in the wrong rotation angle, axis, and other stuff. So Control A, apply rotation. Look at this now. It's like dancing wood planks here. It's like, some kind of dance with the group. Okay. Look Look at this people here. And if you want to make air conditioner, yeah, you have it. It's also jet motor tutorial. Okay. Now we can press to edit mode, go here and change it like this. Wow, look at this. Yeah, that's what we want here. And let's try the other side here. Ah, look at this, what we have. That's how you can make it correct. Okay, now that's gonna be more easy. Just gonna play play with it and try to fix it, fit it, or you can just try this kind of stuff here. You can also try, fit curve, and you can just select it. You can try it out like this. Of course, it's not working quite. So let's go back to fixed count. And what we're gonna do is just make it in the same and correct way here and just prepare it like this. Okay, so it's a little bit looking like interesting actually. I'm just trying to fit it here, so maybe it's something like this. And in this kind of cases here, you can just increase one more time because obviously we need more. But if you want to increase that, yeah, there's no problem with it. Look at this, it's overlapping, but we won't have any. Come on, it's snapping the wrong way. Come on. Yeah, look at this now. Somewhere here is okay, and yeah, we have this kind of problems, but I don't know if you are a little bit obsessive about this kind of stuff, but you can fix it like this, or you can make it bigger. Let's try this and decrease that. Yeah, there are tons of different stuff here, just like this, and we fixed it. Now what we can do, if you are okay with this, you can apply these, and yeah, you can just snap it. Hey, wait a minute, please turn off this. So do you remember what we are doing? You can just slide it, like select all. That's the hardest way, and that's the boring part. But also it's another way to do it. Oh, I forgot to select it. No problem. So you got the point, right? That's the little bit, painful and a little bit manual way. But at the end, you're gonna have separated, objects here. Look at this. It's not gonna loop it. Also, you can select the loop here. Check it out. It's a little bit, interesting, and I like it somehow. Because sometimes you can have, you want to have some interesting distortions here like this. Maybe it's some old barrel here, and you can make it like this. And if you are fixing it correctly, you're gonna have so different looking barrel here. Of course, I can't go back that much. And you got the point, right? You can just fix it and you can fit it exactly at the same place, and you can avoid this kind of extrusion here. But yeah, that's not a problem for me, and you can just fix it like this, and you're gonna have a little bit more playable, editable objects here. But okay, that was the hardest way, and now that's the easiest way. So let me do one more time. We have another cylinder, shade auto smooth, 3 loops here, 1 here, and 1 here, just a little bit. Make it bigger, like this, and you can just make it smaller, a little bit like this. And yeah, now I'm happy with the result. Just insert face here, make it smaller, and we can have metal frames just here. I'm not making in equal distance, I'm just working fast. You can have this kind of stuff here. What else we can do? Let me think about it. Maybe we can have some damage. So it's also possible here, but remember that it's the one piece object here. So you need to make it something like this, but you're gonna see something problematic here. So that's why if you want to make some damage, you just need to make a little bit more exactly here and activate proportional editing, because we're gonna need that. And yeah, look at this. For example, it's a little bit old style, barrel. You can just bend it, give damage, and what kind of damage you want to have, you want to give, actually, you can do it. Also, yeah, I don't recommend that, but if you have physical, physical, that's what I'm talking about. You can have it like this, but this time you can deselect these metal parts here. Just keep the wood parts here, and you can have little bit proportional editing off. You can have little bit, custom way, physical separations here, but I don't recommend that because it's all about frames, phases and polygons, so it's not logical and it's not efficient for the industry. So the solution will be so simple. I'm gonna link material here and apply scale, cube projection as always, like always, always, that's the same stuff. Wooden surface here, we have this. We're gonna rotate it. Of course, you can have a little bit different kind of taste here. You can just select that, and maybe you can change, select similar area 3D. And by the way, I'm using Shift G for the shortcut. And look at this amount of faces in island. Okay, so it's the same one here. Let me show. It's the same amount of faces here, and it's gonna choose it like this. So let's try this selection here. Look at this. You can change, you can select these are, you can try it for any kind of places, and you can prepare it as you want here. Okay, now I don't want to make it repeating, so I'm gonna be careful about this UV maps here. But as you know, this texture is seamless. Seamless mean is you can make it that much bigger and it's gonna repeat itself. It means that if you have, outside of the texture, you still can have the same texture here. So there's an advantage for that, because you can make it more high quality without making 8K texture. You can just keep scaling up, and that's only a problem here. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit terrible, but in this kind of problems, you need to have some manual cut with Markseam, and you just need to unwrap it like this. But of course, it's not enough just for one cut here. So in this case, you need to have these cuts for everywhere, and you're gonna see the difference. For now, I'm just gonna cut a couple of areas. You're gonna see it. Look at this, it's getting more interesting. So we have these areas as cutting. Okay, so I can just select, this is the part we cut here, this is the part we cut here, this is the inside. Yeah, you got it. And yeah, we cut it everywhere. As you can see, there's a cut here, there's a Markseam here, so it's not looking like full circle. And if I clear this seam, okay, and now unwrap it again and check it out, now it's the pure circle, because this red edge here means it's the cutting area. It's literally cutting the UV map that's right here. Okay, so you can cut everywhere here, and you're gonna achieve that kind of stuff. Look at here. Okay, I can also activate this, and you can see better. Yeah, we cut it, and now all of these faces are separated. So that's so simple explanation to understand that. So actually you can explore it yourself, but my camera is pushing my stress limits. Okay, we have this. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's getting better. Which one is this? Do you want to see that? It's here because we didn't make it yet. So other places like this, it's better. And do you remember my advice for, come on, man, come on. Yeah, you can still use select area still, area 3D. You can just change it, try it yourself. And now it's not possible to select it here. Look at this, it's face select mode. So if the scenic mode is active, you can't select the island here. So don't make the edits in this version. So turn off this, select all faces here. Now you can select islands here. Okay, so that's how you can prepare it. Don't forget to prepare margin here. If you increase it, look at this, we have more empty spaces and margins between all of islands here. Okay, that's easy. That's actually better way to play with them. Yeah, we have this. Look at this, what we have here, this one. So if I clear seam, unwrap it again, look at this, we have completely colored area here. So what can we do here? For example, you can try to use UV squares, which I mentioned before. It was free. So if you change it like this, look at this. Now there is no cut here. Okay, there's no cut line here. It's looking so perfect and so clean. You can make it bigger just like this. And now you have high quality and clean without any problem object with texture. Okay, that's it. So you can make them non-overlap style, and you can pack it in clean way. You can prepare everything here. Also, you're gonna see some problems here like this. I have another suggestion, advice for you. If you are working with completely flat flat surface, you can use project from view. So you're gonna have exactly that shape here. Okay, so it's up to you to make it like this, but this time we need to use this again. Now it's UV grid, and that's the correct way to texture it like this. Okay, so UV squares add-on or similar feature add-ons are exactly crucial, and I think it's essential. Okay, unfortunately Blender has not quite same or close features, but UV squares is the best one. It's not commercial, it's just useful, and yeah, you can use it yourself and you're gonna see the difference. All right, now we have the density in similar amount here. Okay, and now we have this area. For example, you're gonna use it like this. Look at this, it's getting exactly quite right. Okay, we don't need to make anything here because yeah, it can stay like this. And what else we have? We made it like this. Okay, you got it, right? So as long as you prepare them in a clean way, you're gonna have perfect, completely perfect UE mapping. Okay, so let's make it right, and let's prepare this object for uh, unwrapping. By the way, there's another UV mapping style, but you know it's sometimes not that quite helpful. But if you use Smart UV project, it's gonna define the angle limit and it's gonna cut itself just like this. Did you see that? So it's also useful. Yeah, that's for sure. And just check it out. Yeah. For example, I don't want to cut it like this. If I cut it like this, I want to have exactly the same problem here. So if you unwrap it, yeah, you can partial unwrapping. I prefer have it like this. So in this kind of stuff, you can use, for example, the useful ways. You can keep it and you can fix the problematic ones by yourself. So it depends on your needs here, and you can just play with the Smart UV project. You're gonna have completely different results with everything here. So it's looking a little bit similar to our manual version. Okay, so you're gonna see that what I mean. Just grid by shape and fix it by playing it. So look at this here. Grid by shape. Make it right here. Now that's the same result here. So it depends on you exactly. And I think there is a little bit problematic for each of these selections and options because sometimes you want to have it just in a fast way and you can Smart UV project, and if you have some problems you can hide it. But if you are selling your objects, you want to have completely clean seam and UV mapping here. In that case, you know how to do it now, and you can just prepare your objects in a industry standards way, just like this. Okay, you don't need that cuts here. Let me show it to you. I need to show all the ways, because I'm instructor and I must explain everything to you. And select and clear seam. Come on, make it today. Okay. Clear seam. And now it's gonna be perfect. Yeah, as you can see, we defined each of different areas. Actually, you can think about this one in different, perspective. Yeah, you can just think about it like real life, and you expect that this metal piece, a separated part, and these parts should be look similar, for example, and you can define it in, real life related style. That's gonna be more easy for you, and that's it. Now we can try. Come on, we can try clear sim. Okay, everything is okay. Okay, yeah. Now just unwrap it. Yeah, we have exactly same result with Smart UV project. Did you see that? So I just wanted to show you that you can achieve sometimes sometimes completely same result with Smart UV project, or sometimes you can change it like completely different way, and now it's gonna cut it from lots of places here. It depends on your situation. Maybe sometimes you can use some textures you can hide and it's not gonna look like this, but that's a texture here and you don't want to have this kind of stuff, in that case you can just play with Smart UV project and you can find the best way. And I'm not playing with this, but you know, the margin is helpful. Look at this here, Smart UV project, like this. Okay, so you can select all to grid by shape and go here, UV, average island scale. It's gonna make it, you know, in the similar sizes, and you can pack islands. Don't rotate it, don't scale it. Maybe you can scale it, yeah. It's packing like this, but it's not working yet. So you know what we're gonna do? Just select this. We need all islands here. Okay. Yeah, I know that's a little bit, you know, boring. I know. I need to find, if you need to find where is this, the related UV map here, just turn on sync and select the, you know, island here, and you can find it on your object. So turn off this and you can just fix it by yourself. For example, it should be like this, I think. And you can take your time and, you know, fix it by yourself. Just make it bigger. You know, I'm just checking it here. Yeah, it looks better. Yeah, UV mapping, little bit, you know, boring. I actually don't like it that much because it's a little bit, you know, boring task. No, it's not working in that way. Did you see that? So you can define it easily by checking it to object itself, and it will go like this. Select that. Yeah, it's already boring, right? You can fast forward it if you don't want to watch these sequences here. You are lucky for that. I'm making it bigger. Rotate it. Make it a little bit bigger. And that's it. And this one, make it bigger, fix it. Of course, I'm gonna explain some situation to you now. We made it like this, okay? But you can fix everything just before we pack it, or average island scale. You can just fix it, each, you know, faces and UV maps, and after that you can just average island scale and pack islands. You can, I don't recommend the scaling actually, but we are working with so big UV maps and it's not gonna fit inside the area. So in this case, turn on the scale and place it like this. Of course, it's gonna have something like this because of these, you know, the problematic ones. So it's not gonna work a clean way, just not yet. But I wanna explain one more situation to you. Go back, average island scale. Let me show it to you. If you want to try turn off scale, it's gonna pack it like this. Okay, I think if you have seamless and repeating pattern textures, maybe like this, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's repeating in a perfect way. Yeah, it looks like this. You can just, you know, get over and, you know, extend your packing like this. There's no problem, and you're gonna have so clean, yeah, a little bit repeating, but so high quality textures with this way. I'm trying to say that you don't need to fit all of the UV maps in the area, you know, as long as you have repeating textures. Or you can make it in game art, because yeah, you can use it game art, but I'm trying to say that, let's say you have texture set with the, you know, signs and words. You don't want that, but it's working here with repeating textures. Okay, now let's fix these ones and we can pack it in a clean way and turn off this. Select all here. Sync is turned off. Don't forget that. So What kind of big texture is this? Okay, yeah, that's enough. I'm just checking here. It's done. Something like that, yeah. You can find the best size with your eyes. And yeah, we have multiple problematic areas, but I want to make it like this because everything is same. Yeah, that's fine. And I, this is this is not correct, or yeah, little bit. Okay, now it's gonna work. So it's gonna work in a clean way. Just average island scale. Look at this. Everything is here in almost same heights here, in the same sizes here. It helps us to make it look realistic because we have exact same density for each area in the close sizes. You expect that in the real life, right? So the next thing we're gonna do is pack island scale turn on. Sometimes you don't want to have it rotate because it's gonna rotate it to pack it. So let's say if you have text here and you prepared UV maps, it's gonna distort it because it's gonna rotate it everything. So if you don't want that, just turn off that, like mine, and scale turned on. That's the packing. That's the clean and true packing. Okay, so we achieved the same result with Smart UV project and manual adding seam and unwrapping ourselves. That's the same result here, and we have this. Okay, now we have metal texture for these areas, right? Let's do it. Where is my Blender Kit add-on? That's interesting. Let me check it out. Oh, it's here. Yeah, I was in edit mode. My bad. Oh, right. You can rust the metal. I like to use it so much because, I'm trying to finish things fast and I'm trying to explain more techniques to you, and it's helping. What was that sound? It's helping us to. Oh, right. Okay. It's helping us to make new scenes and different kind of stuff in a fast way. So I already explained Substance Painters, in different kind of previous tutorials. If you want to learn Substance Painter, just watch my previous tutorials. But I wanna use it Blender Kit for a while because it's too fast. Okay. We have a barrel here, which means that we need black or dark gray metal texture. That's the first step. I think it can work, but with the less reflection. I want to see my options a little bit more. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Come on, you can make it. Yeah, I think that's gonna work better. That's it, yeah. Metal battle. Hey, wait a minute, please. Give the same material to me. Okay, anyway. So what we're gonna do, guys. We have just one, come on, go away. We have just one material. By the way, all right, just calm down. Don't screw my UV mapping, okay? That's my red line. Okay, now you can add new material here, and let's try the new material just like here. Can you open materials? Okay, so let's try it out. Yeah, it's not working. So how can we fix it? Maybe I can add this material here first. I'm just trying it first time, okay? 3D modeling is kind of problem solving. I'm telling it every time. So I remember that material name, damaged metal. That was it. I don't want to break my UV mapping, okay? I'm just gonna use similar metal map. Just assign it. That's it. Okay, it's working. So if you have multiple textures on your project, you can just use it. Let's try it out with different woods. I think it's gonna break this UV map again. So let's find another way. Yeah, let's check it out. I'm gonna apply it here. Okay, what is this name? It says wood. So interesting name. It's wood. Okay, I change it like this. And yeah, everything looks fine and works clear. Is it clear? No, because it's changed, I think. It's a little bit different, right? So what if I go back here? Guys, I think it's correct. Did I make mistake? Let's make it a little bit like this, right? I think it's my mistake actually. That's the correct way to use it, right? I don't know. Yeah, I like this too, actually. Yeah, whatever. Let's make it right because it was stretching. That's obvious that there's a problem here because of me. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Just make it squeezed here. Is this the correct way? I don't think so. Let's try it out. Oh, yeah. You make it like this. That's the new style, they say. Yeah, make it something like this here. Okay. Just pack it. Guys, where's pack? Okay. I don't want to make it like this. Yeah, did you see that? It made different scaling. Turn off this for now. And yeah, I don't want to lose this squeeze texture here. Yeah, it did made same thing here. Whatever. Okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, it's the same one, right? Scale it. It looks same. Okay. Now, unfortunately, yeah, we have tons of different areas here and we just have this. Yeah, it's, since it's repeating itself, I can make it bigger. There's no problem with that. But if you have it in here, just stay here. It's also okay, by the way. It's not looking that bad, okay? And yeah, go back. I want to use it in a most of high quality way. I'm just having this kind of lines in the same lines, and that's okay. Don't look at that. Thank you. Damaged metal material, yeah. Now it's gonna be more easy. Assign this, and assign this. That's fine. Yeah, we have barrel. I think the reflection is also enough and useful, and I'm not gonna play with it, but let me show you what you can do if you don't like it, okay? Yeah, to be honest, I'm not that kind of skilled with preparing and making materials from the scratch, just like this. I'm not that good with making, look at this. It's like masterpiece, and there are lots of different stuff. It says Musgrave and mixing. I don't like to work with notes, not at all, because I'm a digital artist, and this is a little bit engineer style results. And yeah, that's completely respectful area to work, but not for me. So you just need to know the basic, and you don't need to make it exactly like this from the scratch. You don't need that. Just know how to use it and what's happening with the playing them. So we're gonna just play with the settings here, and you're gonna see what's happening. Okay, now we are getting closer to it. Look at this. It's procedural, probably. There's no image here, right? So it means that this guy makes it like procedural with the exact textures and little bit notes. He made it look like a cool looking medal. Okay, let us show it here. Yeah, it looks like metal without any texture and other stuff. Look at this. It means that you can play with your materials just like that. You can increase the damage, you can decrease something. Everything is controllable, and you can play with metallic, IOR and the other stuff. So just find the reflection, roughness, I mean. Yep, it's here. I'm following the line here. I found it here. It means that if you change the colors here, you're gonna change the reflection amount here. Look at this. Okay, it's not adding color, it's roughness. So it's kind of control element here. Of course, we're gonna use black and whites. So if you want to turn off or turn on reflection here, look at this. It's something kind of result here. It's like glass. Do you see the light here? So if you turn off this, it's rough. That's the way you can understand it. So it can be completely flat and something like that. You can use it. Yeah, it's acceptable. It's looking so clear. That's it. And yeah, you found it. Wow, we explained lots of stuff with UV maps, right? I hope you found it useful, because UV maps so crucial for working with textures. The light here is not enough for me. What you think? So I can have a couple of barrels here. We can drop some barrels here. We're gonna fill all the area with this different kind of objects. We have fishnets here. We made it on the last episode here. And yeah. Okay, we can finalize this episode here. It was a little bit technical episode, but it was important. Look at this. It's looking so clear. You can add more details like bolts and screws and maybe stains, liquid stains, dirt. Yeah, you name it. Okay, you can make anything you want here. So we have so clear, a texture here, and it's looking so fine, so cool. And we will gonna keep working on it, and we're gonna make tons of details and fogs, and I'm just telling it to you. Just follow this series here. Okay, if you like it, you know what's gonna happen now. If you like it, press like. If you like it, press like it. Okay, so I'm so serious. If you really like my tutorials, You just need to like it literally because it's helping me to promote my videos. So that's why your support is so important. Okay, that was it. Thank you for everything. Your comments, your textures. Yeah, thank you for your textures. Thank you for your comments, thanks, and other stuff and sports. And see you on the next episode. Bye bye.